1,000-Pound Sisters is an American reality television show that revolves around two sisters trying to get in shape and achieve a healthy lifestyle. The sisters are in poor health and need to lose considerable weight if they want to live better lives and not be slaves to their bodies. One of the sisters, Tammy, has gone through many ups and downs during this series before the eyes of loyal viewers and has been seen as both the villain and as the hero of the show at different times. If you're a fan, stay tuned because we'll be discussing this roller coaster of emotions and drama. As we dive into the life of Tammy Slaton on the series, we'll look into all the good and bad choices she made and how that made the people around her and her fans feel. We will also discuss how she eventually changed for the better, becoming more of a role model for others. From using food as a form of comfort after a terrible loss, to treating those who care about her very poorly, Tammy has been through many difficult points in her life. Still, she managed to motivate herself and is truly trying to become a better, lighter, and healthier person. Whether she will succeed and reach her goals, only time will tell. Tammy and her sister Ami were born in Kentucky and raised by their grandmother as their mother was always working. Taking care of two daughters and a son isn't easy, but Tammy's mother did her best in the situation she was given. Naturally, the children were very close to their grandmother, and her passing shocked everyone greatly. Tammy seemed to have taken it worse than her sister. This was one of many things that drove her to food for comfort. Finding consolation in food is something that everyone is guilty of every now and then, but sadly Tammy took it too far, and her overall health, and particularly her weight, eventually became a serious concern for her loved ones. Tammy and Ami both chose the wrong way to deal with their problem's food. Though they didn't intend to become obese, one meal led to another, and they ended up very unhealthy and weighing far more than they should. Despite becoming basically disabled because of their weight, they didn't give up hope. The sisters both believed that going on the reality TV show would motivate them on their journey. And they were right. It did help them, but not without many highs and lows. As we dive deeper into their story, we'll learn more about Tammy and how she went from underdog to villain and eventually hero. Tammy was initially thought of as the underdog in season 1 because though she had many naysayers, she was still apparently determined to succeed and live a healthier life. She also confessed that she'd always feared being judged by people when she left her house, which made viewers feel bad for her and root for her more. However, as season 3 went on, people started to disapprove of and dislike the way she acted and the way she treated those who were trying to help her. Tammy had always been confrontational, but season 3 saw her act more aggressively. She also lacked a lot of her earlier motivation and was establishing herself as the antagonist of the show. While all this was happening, Tammy also dated men who were enablers of her bad choices and unhealthy life decisions. Following her giving up on her own goal, she started to drag her sister Ami and her brother Chris down with her. Her rebellion and stubbornness caused them to focus more on her and not on their own weight loss journeys, which in turn led to many arguments and heated discussions about her lack of empathy for them, upsetting viewers and adding to her villainy. All Tammy's fight against treatment and against those around her frustrated viewers and her family alike. Things got so bad that they felt forced to intervene, and so put her in rehab. It was then that things started to look grave for Tammy. She had suffered a medical emergency. Tammy had stopped breathing and almost died. About the incident, she says, "I think me hitting my rock bottom has opened my eyes. If anything would open a person's eyes to the medical danger they're in, it would be an emergency like this one." Her brother Chris was hesitant to believe her claims of being a changed person. But although she made many bad choices, Tammy did take a turn for the better. As she started to take things more seriously and worked more on herself, losing more weight than her doctors set goals for her. This pleasantly surprised her doctor, as well as viewers of the show and her family. Thanks to her hard work, Tammy exceeded all expectations. Now, with her bariatric surgery coming up, she is looking more and more like the hero of her own story. She may have made some poor decisions in her life when it comes to her diet and lifestyle, but this brave young woman is proving that everyone can turn their lives around. She shared some photos of herself after her amazing weight loss, and fans were very happy for her. Many of her supporters left nice and encouraging comments on her Instagram posts. so it's clear that Tammy is inspiring viewers of the show. Tammy surprised everyone when she started changing for the better, even though she's always been stubborn. To viewers and her supporters, it seems that she has learned her lesson after her near-death experience and will from here on out continue to better herself and stay motivated to live healthily. Though she argued against and gave up on her weight loss goals at multiple points, Tammy is now incredibly grateful that she's a chance to turn her life around and finally get the bariatric surgery she really needs. Her supporters can't wait to see how the rest of her journey turns out, how much weight she manages to lose, and then...
Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpick these videos, which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.